Hello, 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 my dear Facebook friends. Welcome to JDTV Live. Tonight, I've started a little bit earlier because of the confusion of recent weeks. I thought I'll give you a little bit extra time. So we're not scheduled to start till 7 p.m. UK time. So we're 5 minutes ahead. But if any of my lovely friends are watching, please come on and say hello. How are you? And we can have a little chat for a few minutes. How does that sound? Let me check the comments, see who's here. Andrea Mason, hello darling, I'm very good. How are you? Catherine Allen, how are you? So nice to see you. Elizabeth Kane, hi. Kay Robertson, how are you, my lovely? I haven't seen you forever. Let's do coffee. I'm Proven, hi darling, how are you? Sue Wordsworth, hello sweetie, you would love a read. We'll get to the read soon. Hello Linda Jane, how are you darling? Hello Jean, lovely to see you. Hello Anne Butt, lovely to see you. I'm keeping okay, thanks Anne. How are you keeping? Anne's asked me. Oh Lynn, lovely to see you. Look, this is Lynn, lovely Lynn. Hi Jane, long time no see. Lol, she's laughing because she came to my Connect with Angels, Connect with Spirit workshop yesterday, and we had a great time, and she's such a shining star, such a wonderful connection with Spirit, and such a beautiful woman for planet Earth. And I think Lynn's going to come on sometime soon, and we'll tell you the story of how we met. Hint, it was in the swimming pool, and we told the guys and gals yesterday. Lynn, I hope you very much enjoyed connecting with angels yesterday and the other beautiful people that came along. It was so much fun. It was great to have you there. And there's Laura. She was also there. Hi, darling. You had fun, as you, isn't it? I cannot see the pictures, but yeah, Laura, you had fun. You did awesome. Such a shining light. Here's Lynn. It was fabulous. I can't wait for the next one. You're such a natural, darling. Lovely. In fact, let me pick you a card. Oh, I have to pick your romance card. Okay. Let me do that then. As I do this, Lynn, I'm very aware of budgies. One sitting on top of my laptop looking at me in spirit. Not a real budgie, in spirit. And it's a blue budgie that seems to have grey markings. I wonder if you would know who that would belong to, whether that is your papa or your other papa. Oh, okay. This is an interesting card. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Now, that when we talk about codependency, to me, the whole of planet Earth, the human race, is codependent on each other. So I don't take all this codependency stuff too seriously. But what I would say with this, Lynn, is to make sure you're not giving out too much to others, because I know you're on the cusp of a lot of changes. So you do need to try and preserve your energy somewhat, which you'll do no problem. Here's a nice looking lady here, sitting here quite content. And I do want to connect that with your mum. I don't know whether your mum's still here or whether she's passed over, but I get a lovely mum feeling from this card. And I know that I'm just sending so much love from heaven to yourself. Also, I'm giving you a turquoise stone or crystal. We did speak a little bit about crystals yesterday. We had the lovely Carol Carbine there, and she was talking a little bit about crystals. Well, today I want to give you a turquoise, beautiful Lynn. So check that out and see what it means. God bless you, darling. Where is Laura Jane if she's here now? Laura Jane was also at the workshop and she said it was fab. Well, Laura Jane's such a natural medium. She's had spooky things happen to her since she was a little girl, and unfortunately her mummy passed when she was very young. I can actually see her here waving at you with some other people. I believe she was very slim. She showed me herself in a skirt with her stockings on, and she's so slim and streamlined. If that doesn't sound like your mama, then you must know which lady that is. And spirit does feel mother-like to me. Let me now pick you an angel card, Laura. Worth waiting for. Worth waiting for. Your patience will be rewarded. So like so many of us just now, we're all wondering what our next step in life is. We're all wondering what we're going to do with our gifts and where they may take us in life, or how to channel what we have. So this card is saying patience is going to be rewarded. And I love that card. The girl's got her sitting in the grass and she's nearly got her feet in the sea. I don't think that's Largs. I think it could be someplace slightly warmer than Largs. But great card, and I think you are very patient. I also want to read this across to your partner or husband. I want to be patient around him as well, darling. A beautiful red rose from heaven is coming your way. God bless you. Oh, Sue, I asked the man for his number the other day and he hasn't called back. Do you feel he will? Okay, Sue, firstly, well done asking this man for his number, because for us slightly more mature ladies here, weren't really brought up that way, but hey, we've got to get with the program now. If he doesn't call you back, then he's missing out. What about that? Something I want to say to you and all us single ladies here, okay? Remember, if a man gets our time, attention, or love, he is blessed. He is fortunate. We're not the fortunate one. He's the fortunate one. When I realised that about my ex-husband, although he still is my ex-husband, that's fine. Everything's perfect, happening exactly as it should be. But when I realised that fact, instead of thinking I was so lucky just to have a man in my life, someone in my life, it changed my energy. And he said to me, you've changed just because I changed that thought. So Sue, please, I want you to do that. Don't sit waiting. This guy, if he's right for you, he'll be in touch, or you'll meet, or whatever. I wonder if he's a widower. So if he's lost his partner, because I do feel a lovely, kind widower coming into your life, and I feel like he would be perfect. He may have a moustache, he may be relatively tall, but what a lovely, lovely guy. So don't stress, darling. There's someone there for you. God bless you, darling. Lorna. Hi, Jane. Sorry I wasn't there yesterday. Any message for me tonight? Oh, Lorna, we missed you, darling, but there'll be a time for you to come along. There's a perfect time for everything. The angels are just saying here that they're addressing any pain issues you have. I don't know whether you're suffering with like your knees or your joints, but I feel that we want to release you from pain. There's a lady coming forward from spirit, and I know very much that her knees would be swollen and painful with the arthritis. So that's what we want to do. We're uplifting you and we are lightening your energy. Oh, and they're showing me like a lightning bolt here. So I feel as if something quite dramatic is going to happen to you, or you're going to have a dramatic, like a very impressive thought, or a very dramatic change of your mind about something. The lightning sort of fork, it's not a bad thing. It's a good thing, and I can actually see Archangel Michael behind it. Love from your parents, darling. So I did wonder whether that was your mum, and also felt your gran there. So there you go. So beautiful hello from heaven from your beautiful parents passed over. God bless you, darling. I wonder if you know the name Stephen this side of life. The name Stephen. I just want to mention him to you, my angel. Okay. Let me see now. Here's Lynn. Actually, I also picked a card this morning. It's about making sure there's a balance in my giving and receiving. So that makes sense. Wow, that's incredible, Lynn. So you get a thing there about codependency, which to me is about giving and receiving. So that is perfect. But to me, ding, I think you're just doing wonderfully well, and I just love your energy. Oh, Laura says, patience is a trait I need to work on. Spot on. I don't find that with you, Laura, but if you think that's good, if you think that's something you need, then wonderful. But I think you're a very patient lady. We have a Facebook user on here, so please tell us your name. Andrea Mason. You would love a wee card if possible. Of course it's possible. Andrea, I hear the name William, and I sense an older gentleman coming forward from spirit, coming forward from heaven, the non-physical realms. It all means the same thing. As I've often said on here, heaven is actually a state of being. It's not a place. If any of you ever wondered, how the hell can we all fit into heaven above the clouds? And this is what I used to wonder. Okay, how the hell do we all fit there? And excuse me saying hell. There is no hell. My old dad used to say, hell is this earth. And when we go down the negative thinking path, that is hell for us. Anyway, yes, a gentleman from called William, we've desperate to say hello to you from heaven, Andrea, and also but I feel that there's a William here also wanting to connect with you. And for one of you ladies, I see a beautiful diamond shape. So I hope you know what that's about, Andrea. Also feel the name John or Johnny here. As I said, I've included Anne in this, so it could be for you, could be for her. Oh no, and the last card that came out was Patience, Andrea. So I'm going to say that card to you, although I haven't pulled one yet. Patience, it's worth waiting for, okay? So I hope you know what that's about in life. I feel as if with you at this moment in time, there's one path you could definitely take, but there's also two other sort of paths or branches that might be tempting you or might be an option for you. And as I talk about paths and branch, I see a man here. It feels like it could be dad to you if he's passed, or dad-in-law, someone like that. And I know that he's showing me a memory of him cutting the grass with one of these old-fashioned rotary grass cutters, and his sleeves rolled up. So we're going back a few years here. I don't know whether you need your grass cut. I need to get my grass last cut, or can't be doing with it. I can also smell a pipe and smoke coming from it, and I can see an older gentleman puffing away quite contentedly here. So I hope that makes sense to you, my darling. Lots of love to you, my lovely girl. So Sue, the last lady, thanks, hon, I think so too. Yeah, you're on it, Sue. Just keep going. Elizabeth Kane, you're saying 100%. I'm taking that. I don't know what it's 100% about, but I am taking it, girl. 100% back to you. And I'm also giving you tomato soup. It's either Baxter's tomato soup, if they make it, or it's tomato soup with like Worcester sauce in it. But I know this is a gentleman that's making me aware of this. So either you've been eating it, or your son, if you have one, because I do feel younger guy around about you, at least one, or it was something that this gentleman in the spirit was very, very fond of. Now, do you also know the name Bobby? Bobby, who may be completely different from this gentleman I'm bringing forward. I just want to bring you forward the name Bobby. And now I'm hearing a cough, 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 all my throat and my chest, my throat and my chest. So I know this is also coming from a gentleman in heaven. I wonder if you care for people, Elizabeth, or whether you've cared for family members. I definitely feel that energy around you very, very strongly. And now there's an older lady coming forward, and she's opening up a jewellery box and just having a look inside. So it could be something she's passed on to you, or it could be a nod to the fact, no, okay, someone had an old jewellery box and needs to replace it, okay? But I'm just seeing this lady opening up and looking in. Feels like your grand to me. Did I pick your card yet? No. Oh, listen to your true feelings, Elizabeth. Now, as ever, the spirit will speak to everyone on tonight, and it doesn't matter when you're watching this, 5 years hence, 5 minutes hence, there'll be a message in here for you. The spirit knows. So do pay attention when I'm speaking to other people. Although I'm speaking to like Elizabeth just now, as I say, this card is for everybody. Listen to your true feelings. Don't let others talk you into doing something that you know is wrong or that you know is not right for you. As I often demonstrate, the best way to know your true feelings is to imagine your mind energy in like an elevator and bring it down to your heart energy and make your decision with those two energies blended, your mind and your heart, and then you'll get a really good hit on what's right and what's not right for you. And if you're decision making and you feel fear, let it go, let it go. Any negativity at all, it's not going to be the right decision. If it's excitement, nervous excitement, that's a different thing. Sometimes the difference between fear and nervous excitement, like butterflies, is subtle, is subtle. But the more we practice blending our energy and asking for our true feelings, true insights, then the more we will be on it. Good luck, Elizabeth. No, let me know what that's all about. Guys, I did welcome everyone, so welcome again, all you beautiful people who have joined me. I hope you're doing very well. All your families are here, they're all crowded round about me. They're saying it's like a circus. Yeah, with you guys there, but with you guys here, it's quiet because I'm reading the comments. If I don't get to your comment, please don't be afraid about typing it in again, because I've explained previously, the comments do scroll this way, so I can only see so many at a time. Elizabeth, you got your message, darling. Oh, here's my dear friend Lee. Miss Lee, hope you are well. I am well, Lee. I hope you are well. I am having an impression of you, an image of you looking down. It looks like a card and smiling and smiling. So I feel like someone's going to write something really nice inside a card for you. And I know the first of a month must be important to you. I know you have a new project coming up, but I think it's due to start before the 1st. So I actually see first written. So maybe you could let me know if that means something. Maybe it's like a winner's badge or something. It's not the 1st of the month. I do want to bring the name Jim, the not uncommon name of Jim. And I wonder if you have an Uncle Jim here and an Uncle Jim passed over. And I definitely want to bring a grandfather forward from you from Spirit. And I do want to bring the name Anthony forward for you as well. Again, a beautiful card for you and for everyone else. This is top class guidance, and I still don't know how to get the cards on the screen. What the hell? Just here at the side of me to this side, I've just seen the image of a Westie, a West Highland Terrier. So someone must have a doggy who's passed. I feel it's a male, a West Highland Terrier, and I can just see him in the frame beside me here with my spiritual sight. Okay, so anyway, Lee, my darling, breathe. Archangel Raphael's working with you, and he says, take several deep breaths and exhale slowly. So this. Oh, that feels so good. Everybody try that. That will awaken your energy and to release old patterns. And I can assume there's a fair amount of stress in your life with this new project coming up. So do remember to chill, to know that all is well, and to know that Archangel Raphael is working with you. And don't worry, they're giving you more and more spiritual knowledge, and you'll be able to absorb it oh so easily. For everyone, just open your hearts and your mind, and you will definitely get the inspiration and the healing from the angels and from the spirit and from those who like to guide you in the non-physical realms. Okay, God bless you, darling. Keep us up to date. Maybe you can come on JDTV some night, Lee. Kenny. Hello, young Kenny. Good evening, Jane. Anything for me? Lots of love to you. I have a younger gentleman with the name Paul who I feel passed. So I want to wave. And I also have your grandfather here. I also have a gentleman who was in the Navy. I don't know whether he was actually lost at sea or whether he's just shown me himself in his naval uniform, but I'm certainly going back a good while with this. I believe you have a gold signet ring belonging to a gentleman, Kenny, and I want to say happy anniversary to someone, and it is around yourself. So that's either just past, just coming up, or right now. I wonder if you know the name Campbell, because I just saw that name written in front of me very, very clearly there. Don't worry about anything. Breathe. Are you asthmatic, or would you know where someone has asthma around about you? It's a lady coming in now from heaven to tell me, feels like mum or gran, or maybe both. And where would Violet be? Violet round about you. Check with your good lady if you have one. Okay, if you are a smoker, please cut down. I feel like you're trying to. If you're not a smoker, then fabulous. If someone around you smoking, please assist them to cut down if you possibly can. God bless you, darling. Do take care of yourself. Hello, my friend Melissa. How are you, darling? I've just seen a kangaroo jumping around you. I hope you're still listening, but that is a very strong link to Australia. I can see a huge kangaroo. So either you have a strong connection there or you're visiting. But yeah, that's very exciting. I can also see links to Ireland. I'm going to believe there's a lady either in your family or your husband's family who would have been Irish, and she is connecting very strongly with you at the moment. And I'm also seeing clotted cream. So I wonder if you've been having nice afternoon teas out, or whether you've actually been to Devon or Cornwall where they sell that, because unbelievably, I'm also seeing a black and white cow. And I feel that's linked to that somewhere. And I also want to bring the name Stephanie forward for you, Stephanie. And here's this card again. Talk about your feelings. Tell a friend how you feel. So sometimes we're very wary. Again, this is for everyone. Sometimes we hide our real feelings, or we might go, oh, I'm okay, I'm fine, to friends or to those close with us. But share. My old dad used to say, a problem shared is a problem halved. And it's so good to get a fresh perspective on things, Melissa. So don't be afraid to do that, darling. I feel as if you might have been a little bit quieter than you normally are. So big love and hugs to you. And as I say that, I feel like you have two grandmothers coming forward, one much slimmer than the other, but they're just putting your arms around your waist and squeezing you because they know that you're such a loving girl, such a beautiful star. God bless you, darling. Now, is this a nice gentleman we have on? Tristan, greetings, blessing and love. The very same back to you, Tristan, as I connect with you. I sense, well, it's a guide, but it's also an angel. So you have a spirit guide working with you, but as they showed me, self-blended as an angel, which is quite interesting. Sometimes I see that with relatives as well. But I don't know whether you do, I'm assuming you are on the spiritual path. I do feel that about you, but I do feel this particular spirit guide will help you with your philosophy. Oh, excuse me. I just started coughing as I was talking there, so it's definitely going to help you with speaking. There's an area of your life where you need to be speaking, you're going to be called upon, and it could be like your soul's desire to do that. Okay, and then I've got this angelic energy also coming in with you. I would suggest have more fun in life, be a bit less serious. And do you understand, please, why I'm saying wood shavings and sawdust? Either you must be having work done, you must be a joiner or a carpenter, or it must be relevant to someone who's passed, and actually smell sawed wood, shaved wood here. So that's very interesting. And there is a mining connection somewhere around your family or your partner's family if you have one. And I'm very aware of that as I see It looks like a canary that would go down the mine, but it's not actually a canary. So maybe they used other birds as well. But they're signifying this just to basically, I don't give out warnings because that's not my thing. But if you feel there's toxicity around you, then take a step back, bless it with love, and take a step back from it. All right, darling, lots of love to you. Let me know if that makes sense to you. Oh, Stuart, hello, my dear friend. And Stuart, if you don't mind me saying, was another student at the workshop yesterday. He was the only guy there, and he transpired to be such a natural. One of the things I found out through my spiritual journey is that everyone can connect with the angels and the spirit, and they can deliver accurate evidence and messages from both. And Stuart stood up and did that yesterday, and he's never done it before. So a lot of the other people are the same who came to my workshop yesterday, and I'm just so freaking proud of them. And the spirit world is too. So I hope you're doing this today, polishing your nails, Stuart, because you definitely deserve to be. There's a lady here. I know your mum's spirit side, but I want this to be your gran. And I'm also hearing the name Jameson. And there's a gentleman here who would have worked in a paper press or a printing press, because I can see old-fashioned newspapers being printed. That's quite unusual, unless you have recently found a copy of an old newspaper. But I can actually see this gentleman on the printing press, and we're going way, 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 way back here. Even before I was born, Stuart, and that's the Middle Ages. Okay, someone around you has had a white rat. I'm just saying it is a white rat, I'm pretty sure. Or a white gerbil maybe, but it looks like a white rat. So I wonder if that was your pet or that was someone else. But look at this card that I've picked. Try something new. Well, the angels have actually picked it for you. And my God, you tried something new yesterday. And I think this is an acknowledgement of how proud they are of you. And here we are. We've got a dolphin here, and we've got a unicorn behind it, and it's getting a bit close to the dolphin with its horn. But anyway, all is well. The water is swelling. Water's about spirituality and emotion. And unicorns don't generally go into, well, they're mythical creatures anyway, but they're not associated with the sea. So he's out his comfort zone, but he's smashing life. He's about to spear a dolphin lovingly. Who's Joe? Stuart, just hear the name Joe coming from heaven. Lynn again, I'm feeling amazing. Thanks to the wonderful, I'm feeling amazing. That's the wonderful things universe angels are doing with healing me. Yes, it's a co-creation, Miss Lynn. Lynn went through a really, really, really tough time just before I met her. And my God, she's turned her life around and her energy around 1000%. And myself, the universe helped her a little bit, but she's grabbed it and she's run with it. And she will come on and tell you. She said she would tell me. She said she would come on and tell you sometime, but I've never organised it yet. It's a good story. So maybe next week, Lynn. Laura Jane says, I'm a Facebook user. I don't know how to turn my picture. Don't worry about that, Laura Jane, because actually we can see you and your picture and your name, and I've spoken to you already. So God bless you, darling. Lorna Jane, thank you so much. I'm suffering with pain in my knees and legs. Your message makes me feel much more positive. I'm so glad, Lorna, because you should. It's a very uplifting message. It's like a bolt from the blue. So yeah, expect great things. Oh, I'm laughing now. Trevor, I hope you're still on. Trevor's a lovely Irish friend of mine, and when I was working in Limerick, he came to my show there, and his granny came through, and I think she was showing me cherries, right, Trevor? That's why you put that. Thank you so much for jogging my memory. And I think his granny, I'm trying to remember, but did she say it was a wee lucky streak for you or something? Anyway, then Trevor went to the casino that night or the next night, and he won a few bob, and I mean a good few bob, and he was kind enough to share that story with me, and I've shared it all with you. Not very satisfactory because, as usual, I forget half the little details, but Trevor may type in the details there, but so great to hear. I feel very positive energy around you, Trevor, very positive energy. Do you watch your lungs and your chest, darling? I know that rainy, foggy weather in Limerick kind of gets to you, but if you're off the smoking, great. If you're not off the smoking, just cut down. I feel you will be. I can feel a big boost in your health, a big boost in your energy levels. So I absolutely feel healthy eating. I feel exercise. I feel actually a great lifestyle for you. Yes, baby. I'm coming to Ireland soon. I wanted to come this year, but it's probably going to be next year. So I hope to catch up with you. Do you know the name of Betty, Trevor? I hope you do. Oh, let me choose a card for you. Oh, try something new. So that card that just came out, now I've got at least 100 cards here and I'm picking them at random. So again, don't be scared. If you feel your life needs a shake up, go for it now. And I've got to tell you this, I do sense you in Hawaii, you lucky jammy sod. I am coming with you, okay? Lots of love. Mark said, such a calming effect listening here. Thank you, Jane. Thank you, Mark. And you know, when the angels and I are talking with you all, they do send a wonderfully healing vibration through, and it is very calming to the mind, to the spirit, to the body. And I just love the way that they do that. They allow that energy to flow from them through me to you guys. And you know, you do not need to be physically present to receive this wonderful energy from the spirit. So they're calming you down, Mark, because you also have a couple of decisions coming up to make. I feel you're not discontented in life. I feel you're reasonably contented, but I feel there could be a couple of things coming up within the next few months, 6 months or so, where you may have to make a little decision. Nothing to panic about at all. I do feel there's a baby boy going to be born into the family. Not sure if that's exactly yours or whether it's round about your family circle somewhere. I do want to talk about your cousin. I don't know if he or she's having the baby, or this is a cousin in spirit that I want to bring forward for you. Let me just choose a card for you, Mark. Talk about your feelings. This old card again, it's not old, but it's come up already today. So don't sit in silence wondering. If you have things to talk about or things you need to talk about, go ahead and talk about them. I know in your family, some of the men can be a bit strong and silent, but that's not always that helpful. This little cat here, I do feel a grandmother coming forward and a grandfather, and they would have had a black and white cat, and they just want to say, hello from heaven to you. And do you know who Sarah is, Mark? Sarah, because oh, okay. I'm just reading something here because I've just to remind you of that name. Thank you so much, Mark, for listening. Oh, Karen, God bless you, darling. I'm suffering pain in my stomach and some other health issues. Will I get any better? Yes, you will. There is something going on. Immune or autoimmune, please note, I am not a doctor, but the angels are making me aware, and it may be hard for the physicians, where is that word coming from? The doctors to actually put their finger on what's going on with you. Karen, I do feel that some vitamin C, if you can take it, would be very helpful. Some sunshine to lift your mood and your body. And I do feel kefir would be a great thing for you. Kefir. That's a naturally occurring substance, and you can take it in many forms. And it's so good for your stomach, because it transpires your stomach is so important to your brain health and your bodily health. And I feel that everyone should be taking probiotics and kefir and stuff like that. Someone's talking about a little bit arthritis, and I do know there's a lady here, could be mum to you, Karen. And I know that she would have suffered from it. So I don't know whether you've got a little bit. No, I don't feel arthritis so much for you. But you have to believe, for those who are suffering, particularly with joint pain, which is hard to focus away from, okay, because I've actually managed to strain my groin. Don't ask me why. It was not an exciting adventure like that. I think I was doing swimming and I've managed to strain my groin. So I'm like, ow, ooh, ow, ow, every time I start on my left leg. And the secret to ridding ourselves of pain and disease is to focus away from it and to appreciate the wonderful machine that our body is and the wonderful things that it does for us, and the fact that it enables us to walk around planet Earth living this life. Karen, somebody's reading, a man is reading you a story. It feels like a dad or a grandpa. He's got a book open and he's reading you a story. That's weird. Are you taking up, or are you listening to audiobooks or what now? I can feel a little boy by my side here as well. Well, they're all coming through really strong tonight. And the name Francis. So here's what I was saying to you and everyone else who's suffering. Be grateful. Say, affirm to the universe, I am so grateful for my wonderful body, my mental, physical, and emotional health. I am becoming stronger and more well every day. Keep saying that affirmation, and as much as you can, focus away from pain and disease in your body and try not to become your ailments, which is just, it's a challenge, but we can do it. We are so much more than our ailments. We are so much more than this human body. We are actually angels, the same energy as angels walking about planet Earth. And once we, and of course, ask the angels to assist you. Please do. They can work miracles with pain and disease because they blend with your energy and they lift it above that of pain and disease. God bless you, darling. So a wee bit feedback from Elizabeth. Yes, I'm a carer. Yes, and your people in heaven say thank you so much. Boy loves tomato soup. Yes, my jewellery box is old. Just totally understand. Thank you. Oh, God bless you, darling. I did see it. I saw it. I saw a lady look in it, and then I saw it look tattered and threadbare around the edges, and then I saw it good again. So an acknowledgement. Maybe someone's getting you a new one. Okay. Oh, here's Ilanda. Is it Yolanda? I forget how to pronounce your name, Dan. I'm so sorry. Hi, Jane. Hope you're well. I am well. I hope you are well. I have a grandmother here coming forward for Yolanda, and she was a lady. She showed me herself sat in her favourite chair. You could not move this lady. You could not move her physically, and you could not move her mind when it was made up. She is stubborn, baby. She is stubborn. And is that the lady who had the little skinny, nervous husband who was like a little bit bald and top? Because that would be quite a couple. That would feel to me like your gran and your granddad. But I know very much she's bringing her energy, her strong, stubborn, steadfast energy around you now, Landa, because you need it in this life at this moment. I feel as if you're feeling slightly off balance, and she just wants to affirm for you to stand in your own power and to do that, blending your mind and your heart energy and taking it forward that way. Now, who's Ian? And I'm also seeing an image of ice skating. So I wonder if you have been watching ice skating, because I'm seeing a lady with blonde hair, and I feel as if she's certainly seems like a professional to me, or very accomplished, or maybe you're going to see dancing in ice or something. But do let me know, okay, my darling? Oh, let me put you a card. Oh, very soon. Okay, I love this card. What you're asking for will happen very soon in a happy way. That's amazing, right? Absolutely amazing. But this is also for you. Is it spirit when I hear voices when I'm relaxed, being told I have the gift but don't know where to start? Um, well, if you're relaxed and they are positive and loving voices, it could well be spirit. If you're suffering, obviously, and there's two things hearing voices can be. One, it can be spirit. Two, it can be part of a mental health condition. So only you will know which it is. But if you're relaxed and it feels loving and it feels fabulous, just let it be. And you don't need to do anything else. You just need to relax. And in your mind, you can say, hello, who's talking to me? It's bound to be one of your relatives, okay? If you're feeling a bit mentally fragile just now, I would suggest just go get yourself checked out and make sure there's nothing untoward going on. But a great way to start is by connecting with the angels. Get yourself a set of angel cards, and this can be for everybody. And just choose an angel card every morning. Ask the angels to inspire you. Choose a card. And this is a beautiful card for you, and it's light, and that is the light from heaven, the light of spirit. See the light within yourself and everyone else. So basically, they're saying, see the beauty, see the power, see the spark of God, know it in yourself and know it in everyone else. So they're lifting you way above negative feelings with this, jealousy, gossip, all that kind of thing, anything that's concerning you. God bless you, honey. Take care. Okay, my beautiful people, I have actually, let me just have a quick look. Lee's gives a bit of feedback. Yes, the first is when I should have funded for a new project. Fantastic, darling. Jim is my uncle in spirit, and also Jim is stepdad who's here. The white website dog is my uncle's dog. Oh, can you let him know, please, if he's still living, that his dog's absolutely fine. I've never had a dog been shown to me like that before. That's amazing. And Kenny's also given us some feedback. I understand two names. Campbell was my old boss years ago, and Violet was my neighbour who recently passed. How wonderful, Kenny! Violet recently passed. She loved you so much. She's come through to say hello. And same with Campbell, your old boss. Kenny, you are very naturally mediumistic. Many of us watching tonight will I will be mediumistic. Sorry, I'm just reading another message here from Charlene. Hi, Charlene. She's saying that she's unable to send any stars again. Yeah, and I need to deal with the financial side of this, Charlene. Thank you so much for trying, darling, and the angels are with you. That's wonderful, Kenny. Well done, you. Keep up the great work. Okay, right. Today was quite a busy, hectic day for me because I have a relative who is a close relative who's quite unwell at the moment, and she's in hospital in Fife, and I went up to visit her, and I did take the angels with me, of course, and I also left the angels there, but I found it quite tiring, physically and mentally. So I'm going to now choose all of you a card, because I can feel my head spinning somewhat, and that's not a good gig when you're on the Facebook Live. JDTV's got to be happening, man. It's got to be sparkling. I do hear the name Sammy. Obviously, the mediumship has come to the fore because I'm just like, whatever. Maybe because that's the last thing I was doing yesterday in my workshop. When you do this work and you're really committed to helping people, as I am, people this side of life and people in non-physical, it can be quite tiring, but it's also very, very satisfying. So I hope you do know that I care very much about you all. I care very much about the information I'm giving out that's coming from spirit through my human brain, out my human mouth. I try to keep it as pure and clear and positive as I can for you all. Now, who is Jerry? I hear this name Jerry shouted, Jerry, and I also hear Sam. They know that I'm closing up. Oh, now I'm cutting set. I must be wrapping presents. I have a woman here, and she is cutting sellotape with her teeth. This is someone who's watching tonight. So hello from heaven from these two names, okay? Don't mention Christmas. Oh, don't mention Christmas. Oh, a card for all of us, including me, when I just said don't mention Christmas. They yanked me up with his scarf and said, Jane mentioned Christmas. Optimism, right? Guardian angels asking us to be optimistic. As I've been talking to you about tonight, be grateful and thankful for your body, your wonderful body, the best piece of machinery that God could ever made. Be optimistic about your health, your life, your relationships, your finances, your career, your children, everything. Ask the angels to assist you with that optimism, and they certainly will. They certainly will. And I want to hear how you all get on with that. So I'm going to say good evening to you all just now, and I love you very much, and I'll see you real soon. Take care, stay safe, and be blessed by the angels until we meet again. Bye for now.